Have you ever wondered what would happen if Earth suddenly stopped spinning? It's a thought that can spark our curiosity about our planet's rotation. Earth spins on its axis, completing one rotation every 24 hours, which creates our cycles of day and night. This rotation is crucial because it influences weather patterns, ocean currents, and the biological rhythms of living beings. Without Earth's spin, our clockwork world would be drastically different from what we know it to be today. The spin of Earth provides a stabilizing effect, keeping our atmosphere in place and ensuring life can thrive. Imagine standing still while everything around you continues to swirl and spin. That's the experience of being on Earth. The Earth's rhythm is integral to our lives, contributing to our daily routines and the natural cycles we observe. Yet, the momentum of our planet keeps us grounded. It's a beautiful balance of forces at play. Stay tuned as we explore the chaotic consequences if our planet were to stop spinning, and what that would mean for life on Earth. Imagine the Earth suddenly stopped spinning. Everything on the surface would experience the sudden jolt of inertia, throwing people and objects forward. Cars, planes, and buildings would all be affected as they lose their support from the spinning Earth, causing chaos everywhere. As gravity is momentarily altered, we would experience a strange sensation, like floating in the air before everything calms down. The oceans would surge dramatically, creating massive tsunamis as water flings outward from the sudden halt. The atmosphere would react violently too, as winds reach incredible speeds, creating terrifying weather patterns. Electrical and communication systems would fail, plunging us into darkness and confusion as technology becomes unreliable. The sudden stop would also impact Earth's magnetic field, potentially disrupting navigation and animal behaviors globally. With everything turned upside down, chaos would reign, leaving humans wondering how they would adapt to a world in turmoil. While the immediate aftermath is daunting, understanding these effects could help us prepare for potential future disasters. Imagine a world where the Earth suddenly ceased to spin. The abrupt stop would unleash devastating forces across the planet, leading to chaotic natural disasters. Tsunamis would surge across the oceans as the immense weight of water shifts suddenly from east to west, causing catastrophic flooding in coastal cities. As the planet adjusts, massive earthquakes would erupt along fault lines. The sudden imbalance would trigger tremors strong enough to level buildings. Volcanic eruptions would occur as pressure builds within the Earth's crust. The sudden shift would awaken dormant volcanoes, spewing ash and lava. The change in centrifugal force would create extreme weather patterns. Hurricanes and tornadoes could become more frequent and intense, wreaking havoc worldwide. Landslides would occur in mountainous regions. The sudden stop would destabilize slopes, leading to avalanches that could bury towns and roads. Shockwaves from the Earth's stop would ring throughout the atmosphere, causing an uproar of powerful winds and thunderstorms that would batter the land. The ocean currents would change dramatically, affecting marine life and coastal ecosystems. Fish and marine species would struggle to adapt to new conditions. All these disasters would shape a new world that we would need to adapt to. Hold on tight as we explore the aftermath of these terrifying events. Imagine waking up to find the Earth has stopped spinning. The first thing you'll notice is the sudden stillness in the air. Without rotation, Earth's atmosphere would begin to collapse. Winds would cease, leaving a heavy, stagnant air everywhere. As the atmosphere settles, temperatures would drastically change. The side facing the sun would face extremes, while the dark side would freeze. The temperature extremes would create violent storms. Powerful winds could whip up sudden and deadly hurricanes as the heat builds. With no rotation, the jet streams would alter significantly, creating bizarre weather patterns that could surprise everyone. Farmers would face challenges. Plants on the hot side would bake, while crops in the cold would struggle to survive in the freezing temperatures. Air pressure would become unstable. This would lead to unpredictable and dangerous thunderstorms popping up unexpectedly. Finally, the stillness and chaos of Earth's atmosphere would change our very sense of time and space. blurring the lines we knew. As we grasp how our atmosphere would change, we can only wonder, what other surprising transformations could we face? Imagine a world where Earth has completely stopped spinning. How would this affect our climate and daily life? Explore the fascinating consequences with us. Without rotation, one side of Earth would face the sun, leading to extreme heat. The other side would experience perpetual darkness and freezing temperatures. The drastic temperature changes would lead to widespread extinction of many plant and animal species, unable to adapt to these new extremes. Human civilization would be deeply affected, as agriculture relies heavily on consistent weather patterns and sunlight. What alternatives would we explore? Severe weather conditions would also disrupt transportation systems, making travel challenging as winds and storms become more unpredictable than ever. Economies might collapse under the pressure of these changes. People would need to adapt to scarcity of resources and rising costs of essential goods. With a lack of rotating motion, our experience of day and night would change entirely, affecting sleep patterns and our overall health. New political and social structures could emerge as communities unite to face these challenges, fostering collaboration and innovation among people. As the world adapts over time, what long-term innovations might arise from these challenges? How would humanity reinvent itself in a new, unfamiliar landscape? Imagine waking up one day to find our planet has stopped spinning. What would this mean for us and our environment? The most immediate effect would be catastrophic winds. Imagine hurricane-force gales sweeping across cities and landscapes. Next, we would face seismic activity. The ground would shake violently as tectonic plates shift unpredictably. The loss of day and night cycles would fundamentally alter our routines, affecting sleep patterns and agriculture. Without rotation, Earth's atmosphere would also change drastically. We'd face harmful radiation levels as the protective field weakens. Societies would have to adapt quickly. Human innovation would be tested as we develop new technologies to survive. Cultural changes would arise as humanity unites against a common threat. This could reshape global perspectives. Our planet is a fragile balance. The idea of it stopping reminds us to cherish and protect our home and each other. So, let's keep questioning. What would you do if the Earth stopped spinning? The possibilities are endless.